Alrighty, good evening everybody. My name is Carl with a K, and it's a pleasure to be here, to be hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Betfair Trivia Show. As for the rules, well, they are fairly simple. Altogether, there will be 15 questions for you to answer, and each of these questions will have 4 possible options, A, B, C, or D. Of course, only one of them being the correct one. For you to decide which of the answers is the correct one and, choose which of the answers you want to go with, well, you will have 15 seconds to do so. Keep in mind that if you do get stuck with a question, there are also 2 lifelines that you can use. One of them is 50-50, where 2 of the wrong answers will be taken away, and you will be only left with 2 options. The other one, of course, is Ask the Audience, where you will be able to see which of the answers majority of the players have chosen. And if you do manage to correctly answer to all 15 questions, there's a beautiful 1,000 golden chip in British pounds prize pool that will be equally divided, split between everybody that will have managed to correctly answer to all 15 questions. Well, I do hope that everybody's having a beautiful weekend as well. Today's Sunday fun day. Nevertheless, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, alright everybody, let's get into the first question. Which British singer featured in a sample used on Eminem's single Stan? Is it A. Shaznay Lewis, B. Charlene Spiteri, C. Ditto, or D. Rowan Gavin? And well, that's question number 1. Alrighty, well, as it is question number 1, should be a fairly simple one, right? As for the correct answer to question number 1, everybody, it is answer C, Ditto. Well, compliments, and as always, congratulations everybody who did get this question correct. We'll be moving on to question number 2. Also, Monty, I did not do anything to her, okay? But moving on, what is wrapped around sausages to make pigs in blankets? Is it A, cheese, B, lettuce, C, breads, or D, bacon? And well, that's question number 2. Well, A, B, C, or D, is that your final answer? Alrighty, for me, for example, as well, I love going to UK, I have family living there, and man, I love pigs in blankets. But as for the correct answer to question number 2, it is going to be answer D, bacon. Well, compliments, everybody who did get this question correct. We'll be moving on to the next one. In Alice in Wonderland, which birds are used as croquet mallets? Is it A, flamingos, B, storks, C, swans, or D, owls? And well, that's question number 3. Well, A, B, C, or D, have you chosen an answer already? Well, with this one, I'm definitely very intrigued to see how many of you will be getting this third question correct. As for the correct answer, it is going to be answer A, flamingos. Well, compliments all of you who did get this one correct. Let's take another step closer to the grand prize, alright? Which of these spirits is used in a Manhattan cocktail? Is it A, whiskey, B, Cointreau, C, tequila, or D, vodka? And well, that's question number 4. Well, A, B, C, or D, is that your final answer? Alright, well, let's find out which of the answers is the actual correct one. And as for this one, well, the correct answer is going to be answer A, whiskey. Compliments all of you who did get this one correct. Well, the next one is already going to be the 5th one, which already is going to be a bit of a milestone for us. Which is the capital city of Lebanon? Is it A, Beirut, B, Becca, C, Taif, or D, Tebnine? And well, that's the 5th one. How did you meet your wife on Betfair Trivia? Well, nevertheless, A, B, C, or D, is that your final answer? I did in fact. Yes, Scopes. But anyway, let's find out which is the correct answer to this question. As for the correct one, well, it's answer A, Beirut. Compliments to all 94 of you that did get this 5th question correct. 5 questions down, just 10 more to go till the grand prize. If you have not used the lifelines just yet, but you feel the need for them, well, don't forget about them, alright? But moving on, what is the main ingredient of the Scottish soup Cullen Skunk? Is it A, beef, B, lentils, C, curry, or D, haddock? And well, that's question number 6. Well, A, B, C, or D, have you chosen an answer already? Well, you already know it is time for us to find out which is the correct answer. As for the correct one, well, it's going to be answer D, haddock. Well, compliments, and as always, congratulations everybody who did get this one correct. Let's move on to the next question of the show. Alright, I fixed doors. Which of these champagne bottle sizes is the smallest? Is it A. Jeroboam, B. Nebuchadnezzar, C. Methuselah, or D. Rehoboam? And well, that's question number 7. Well, A, B, C, or D. Is that your final answer? And well, with this one, I'm definitely very interested to see how many of you will be taking a step closer to the grand prize. As for the correct one, well, it's going to be answer A, Jeroboam. Compliments all of you who did get this one correct. And well, we're taking another step closer to the top, everybody. Who was the first member of the Sugar Babes to leave the original lineup? Was it A, Siobhan Donahue? Was it B, Mateo Buena, C, Keisha Buchanan, or D, Jade Evan? And well, that's the 8th question. Well, A, B, C, or D. Is that your final answer? Sugar Babes. Man, I remember listening to them, long time ago when they were, the big thing, But as for the correct answer, everybody, it's going to be answer A, Siobhan Donahue. Well, compliments all of you who did get this one correct. Let's move on to the next one. Who was evicted from Elvis property in April 1976? Was it A, Bruce Springsteen, B, Johnny Rotten, C, Mick Jagger, or D, Ray Charles? And well, that's the 9th one. Well, A, B, C, or D, have you chosen an answer already? Well, with this one, intrigued. I'm definitely intrigued to see how many of you will be moving on already to the 10th question of the show. As for the correct answer, well, it's answer A, Bruce Springsteen. Compliments all of you who did get this correct. The next one already is the 10th one, which is definitely quite a big milestone for us. The capybara is a very large what? Is it A, monkey, B, rodents, C, deer, or D, cats? And well, here we go, 10th question of the show. Keep in mind that for you to answer these questions, well, you've got 15 seconds to decide which of the answers you want to go with. Well, but the time has come again, everybody, for us to find out which of the answers is going to be the correct one and how many of you will be moving forwards. As for the correct answer, well, it's answer B, rodents. Definitely compliments all 52 of you that have made it this far. 10 questions down and just 5 more to go till the grand prize. Yet again, don't forget about the lifelines. You have not used them just yet, and if you do feel the need for them, alright? Liverpool beat Spurs to win the Champions League in which city in May 2019? Was it A, Paris, B, Valencia, C, Madrid, or B, Seville? And well, that's question number 11. Well, A, B, C, or D? No, it is time for us to find out which answer is the correct one, alright? As for the correct one, everybody, it is going to be answer C, Madrid. Well, compliments everybody who did get this one correct. Just 4 more questions go, so I do wish all the best of luck, alright? Keisha, Siobhan, and Matuaya were the original members of which bands? Is it A, The Saturdays, B, Girls Aloud, C, Atomic Kitten, or D, Sugar Babes? And well, that's the 12th question. A, B, C, or D, is that your final answer? Alright, y'all. Well, as for the correct answer to this one, it is going to be answer D, Sugar Babes. Well, definitely compliments all 50 of you that are still in it. And just 3 more questions go, so this is definitely the final stretch. What is the name of the ball in badminton? Is it A, feather, B, puck, C, ball, or D, shuttlecock? And well, that's question 13. Well, A, B, C, or D, have you chosen an answer already? Well, alright, everybody, let's find out which of the answers is going to be the correct one, alright? As for this question, everybody, the correct answer is answer D, shuttlecock. Well, compliments all of you who did get this one correct. Well, we're getting closer and closer to the top, everybody. Let's move on to the next one. Which of these desserts was invented by a Polish king? Was it A, rumbaba, B. Baked Alaska, C. Tiramisu, or D. Pastiera? And well, that's question 14. Well, A, B, C, or D, is that your final answer? Alright, well, this is very intriguing. Let's see how many of you will be moving on to the final question of the show. As for the correct answer, well, it's going to be answer A, Rumbaba. Compliments all 48 of you that have made it this far. We are just one question away from the grand prize. Well, if you have not used the lifelines until this point, it's definitely where you can, go ahead and use both of them if you haven't already. As for the final question, who composed the 1835 opera Lucia di Lammermoor? Is it A. Verdi, B. Puccini, C. Donizetti, or D. Bellini? And well, that's question 15. Is that your final answer? Alright, everybody, moment of truth. Let's see how many of you did manage to correctly answer to all 15 questions. And for the correct answer for this last one, it's going to be answer C. Donizetti. Well, my compliments and congratulations to all 46 of you that did manage to correctly answer to all 15 questions. Well, 1,000 golden chips in Great British pounds will be equally shared amongst all 46 of you. It has been a big pleasure to be here hosting another Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Betfair trivia show. I do hope that y'all enjoyed it as well. For now, though, it is my time to go, so I do wish all of you a very great, fun Sunday as it is the last day of the weekends. And of course, well, if I will be here for the next show, I'll be more than happy to see y'all joining in. For now, see y'all around. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening. Happy Sunday fun day. Until next time I see you. Thank you, Coops. You as well. Ciao, everybody.